Oh, hello there. You caught me wiping my lens. Just noticed that this thing was filthy. Look at all that funk. There we go. Gracious. All right. Just like that, we're back. How's everybody doing? I don't know which camera to look at now. Now I'm confused. Oh, God. All right. Let's take a drink of the tea. And let's start another Toychanics Live. I have some really fun stuff to show off tonight. I'm going to wait until later, though, when we'll get our usual crowd in here. We're going to start off with some repairs like usual. I'm working on a really wild one right now, which I want to do this one live, but it's just going to be really loud and really noisy. Let's direct our view down. And let's get some light over here. So this was sent to me. That's a little bright, isn't it? That's a little warm, isn't it? There we go. That looks good. What's up, Esteban, Samurai Chris, Billy the Full Moon, and of course the Ori Omega. What are you guys up to? What are you guys doing tonight? So yeah, this is the or one of the Mezco Wolverines. Those little undies. A guy sent this to me because he actually sold it to another guy, and as soon as it got to him, it broke. This right here broke off. The shoulder pad broke right off of this fella, and this is pretty wild. This is crazy. Let's see, where's my... Yeah, I'll keep it in here right now. I bought me some new stretch magic for making... These are for necklaces and bracelets and whatnot, but they work really well for like action figure customizing and all that stuff as well. You can do piping, you can do bands, you can do whatever you want. So it just so happens to have a sticker on the other side because it's cheaply made. And that's where this little extra joint has been, so it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, hooray for tape. Anyways, so this might start out to be a pretty noisy live tonight. What I've got to do here is basically recreate one of these. Let's back this up a little bit. What's up, Adam? Glad you're here, man. Yeah, this is fairly simple, I guess, but it's so strange how this thing's made. Like, it's on the... Usually this can... I don't know, I've seen these break a lot. I've seen just in regular figures break off a lot. So what we're dealing with here is basically... There's this arm right here has a peg that obviously allows it to swivel inside. And then there's a cup. And by cup, I mean like how every McFarlane figure is made. That's basically how these are made. So you can see this cup right here, and I wonder if I can... where is my screwdriver? Nope, not that one. We need a flathead. There we go. Let's see if we can't... Sometimes you can just pop these babies off. I kind of bought this flash as an experiment, so... There we go. And so this guy right here, which is their double joint, or their butterfly joint, excuse me. So basically the Mezcos have these as well. I don't know if all of them have it, but I'm pretty sure everyone that I've dealt with just about these older ones have these on them. And yeah. So basically what happened is it's got two little pieces right here, and this little piece right here connects in, and then the shoulder pad connects to this so it can move. But yeah, so there are these little pieces that broke off of here, which is very tiny. Super tiny, actually. Let's see if I can't get this thing back in. That's about right. There we go. Cool. What's up, Darth Clueless? Ori's doing a quick target run for one of the Discord. Thank you, Ori. That's so cool. Ooh, gonna unbox some Plunderlings. I've got more on the way, actually. I went ahead and, of course, like the day before the final one that I had was gonna show up, I went ahead and said, go ahead and ship that pile of loot. And of course, he shows up. I'm like, oh. So that one's gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until the rest of the quarter 1 figures show up that I've got on a Big Bad Toy Store. Man, yeah, this makes me nervous. I don't want to... What I'm thinking what I might need to do is try to heat this up, actually. But, gosh, this stuff, this vinyl and stuff, like, makes me so nervous that I really don't want to heat this up. But I also don't want to play around with super glue right here. So this has kind of got me a... kind of in a conundrum here, trying to figure out what's the best method. And I think, honestly, the best method would be to heat this up and take it out. So I guess I'm going to, attempt to do that. Which I've done this 100 times, it feels like, but can't remember it having any vinyl on it, and I don't want that to wrinkle up. But let's see. Let's see what happens here. I guess if I mess this up, I just owe somebody a very, very expensive figure, which wouldn't be fun at all. We're going to heat him up. Make sure our heat's on the correct setting. I'm trying to keep the heat in a concentrated area where it's not going to really hit the vinyl as much and more focus on the arm. Seems to be doing a pretty good job. Let's see if we can't pop that out without going any further. Or without stabbing myself in the hand. Might need a little more help. Although this arm did feel stuck earlier, so I think I've fixed that for the guy free of charge. It usually doesn't take much to get these things out. But like I said, you always want to be very, very, very careful. Let's see here. Looks like he's got a few pieces like stuck on him here. Might have been why it broke. See if we can get in under the cup of the arm. Well, maybe not. As much as I want it to come out, it doesn't want to. Don't want to bend it too much. These things are weird, man. Especially these old Mezcos are strange. You have to be so careful with them as well. They attempted apparently to super glue the piece back on, and it's caused a few issues here. That happens often, and I hate that for people. It sucks that they're trying to do this and trying to fix it themselves, and they end up kind of making matters a little worse, which, it can happen. But, gosh, the underarms on these things are so messy. Stuff is stuck to them. Let's see. Alright, that's about all I'm comfortable with heating up. I don't want to go any further than that. There we go. Oh, this is different. Cool. So I've never seen one like this. It's just a little simple pop socket on there. That's different. That's awesome. Oh, man, that's way easier for me. Nice. Cool. Well, we learned something today. Ooh, and now since Wolverine's head's off, you knew this was going to happen. This is my figure, not his, so don't freak out. Check this out. Will it work? The neck's a little long, but the neck's really long. Dang it. Oh, guys, check this out. I added something new to the toychanic. I got to get to the comments. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm sitting here trying to heat this up. I was really concentrating on that because I didn't want to mess that up. Check this out. Hacksaw sheath. Huh? I took a Star-Lord backpack and repurposed this. And I'm not sure where this is from. If you guys know, it might be from... It's a real... Like... I don't know. It's real bendable. Super flexible. But it just kind of looked... I looked at it. I was like, oh, that'd be cool to put my... like a hacksaw in there. So it's like an upside down shotgun, basically. So I thought that was kind of cool. So... And then I found I really wish I could find this figure because I have, this is the drill to the DC Direct Black Mask. And I use this and it's the hacksaw actually from Black Mask as well. But I used an old domino deal. So man, if I could get another one of these, dude. And also the drill bit on it has been broken. It used to be a lot longer. So I'm thinking about doing is just cutting this off, drilling a hole, and like using one of my mini drill bits that have broken off to put that in. So I think that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, no man, he's coming along pretty good. So yeah, I like it. Bob the Odd says, I need help. This is becoming a real problem. People like the toychanic. I'm just saying. It's all their fault. It's all Crew Maru's fault. They made me do this. Chrisman, what's up, man? My main man. My main German man. Hoodlum Inc. What's going on, dude? Hey, Hoodlum Inc. brings up a good one. He's got a thigh cut on his red hood, which, guess what came in today? Bam! This came in. I'm thinking about doing something new, and I was gonna see what you guys thought about it. But let me get the let me say hello to everybody. We got the Wrestling Hound. What's going on? Sebastian Procell, thank you for always showing up, my man. MCT Dog, Clayton Stevens, my brother. Of course, Bob the Odds here making jokes like usual. Samurai Chris, I think I said hello, but I'll say hello again because you're awesome. Laser Pants, my man. Yeah, dude. Oh, I need to get back with you. I won't tell you guys why I need to talk to Laser Pants, but it's really something exciting that may happen. And plus, I got a figure coming from him. Something different, too. But Darth Clueless says, don't start talking like Wade. Did I start talking like Wade? What did I say? I don't know what I said. Oh, you know what I can do, though? Speaking of Wade, I got a figure in honor of him today. I'm still trapped in the box. I heard that Wade loves it when people talk like Jar Jar. Found this today, actually, so that was a pretty cool find. So yeah, why don't we do a little small unboxing real fast. Take him out, and then we'll get back to some repairs. I'm letting that plastic cool down on Wolvie there, because we're going to have to shape a joint piece for that. And I'm not saving this box, so let's do this. Oh man, I wonder if the head pops off of here. I bet Odious would look great on Jar Jar. Wade's going to regret ever giving me an Odious head. Huh. Let's get this out. I gotta say though, I really like I'm not so bothered by Jar Jar like everybody else is. I'm not, I guess, the biggest of Star Wars like fanatics. I'm a fan, but I'm not a fanatic. So I really like the design. I like the race. The voice was a little was a little. It was too cartoony. I think he actually works really well though in the Clone Wars cartoon because he is such a cartoon. And I think if he would have been introduced in the Clone Wars as a cartoon character and then brought into the films, I don't think he would have had such a negative outburst. But man, let me tell you, the Star Wars fandom, and I'm not trying to make any enemies here, but you guys are crazy. Star Wars is crazy. Star Wars people are crazy, man. They get really mad about things. Um, Dang, Laser Pants. MCT Dog asked if Laser Pants was related to Taserface. And he says, yes, that's his mother. Are you related to MC Hammer? Oh, man, it's amazing. Yes, Anakin is way worse than Jar Jar. At least Jar Jar was consistent. Anakin was... Oh, man. I just couldn't, dude. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do the Anakin. I just couldn't. Yeah, deluxe price for Jar Jar was. It is what it is, man. It's action figures at this point. Look at these little, look at these little stubby feet. I just want to put him like in a awesome like swimming pose. I loved it whenever he'd go swimming in the Clone Wars, man. They did a really good job, man. My buddy Ori, dude, he did a photo of this guy that killed me. He's got like this sassy like a look like, there it is. This freaking pose, man. Ori knocked it out of the park. Oh, dude, his little head thingies are, are these articulate? Oh, man, he's got like all sorts of crazy. This is cool. Oh, they're not, but I could make these articulate for sure. Look at that. He's like, why so you hate me? Right? Poor guy. Anyways, that was really fun. I love him. Cool figure. It comes with some really cool accessories too, man. This it's like staff. I'm a big fan of staffs, aka Donatello. And he's got this really cool shield and a wand. Anyways, that's neat. Got that today. Wanted him. Got him. Had him on my pre-orders, and I was able to cancel the pre-order on Amazon and pick him up straight from the store. So, oh, this figure is going to see a lot of use. I can already tell you right now. Can I pop the head off? Oh, yes. Oh, there you go. Misa don't think so. I figured he'd have like a lower voice, you know? Misa so happy you sold me with? Yeah. Now Misa Gungan. Odie. Odie. Odie Binks. What am I doing? Wade's gonna hate me one day. He's the guy that's always trying to upset me, but I have too much fun in life. I don't want to get upset. Good luck, buddy. Alright, let's set Jar Jar aside. That was fun. Fun figure. Faux show. But yeah, seriously, so something that I was thinking of was, and you guys tell me what you think. You know, you guys are the crowd. You guys are my guys. What's up, Oscar? I'm thinking about doing the thigh mods, like, individually, like, for a figure, right? For a character. So it's like I get Red Hood in, right? And I do the thigh mod. I show you how to do the thigh mod on him, like, basically where I'm cutting, because all of these things can be different, you know, and we'll heat him up, see how the articulation works in the neck and the, you know, in the waist, and see if there's any other mods we can do to these McFarlane figures. Basically, we'll just call it the McFarlane series. You know, make McFarlane better. Make McFarlane great again, right? That's politics. We're going to, this is something I just wanted to do, but what I want to do is do that, basically make a YouTube video for it. So I'm doing that and then throwing it on YouTube for you guys to see. But then I'm also thinking about selling the figure that I mod. Probably for about, so these run around $19.99. If you do that with Texas tax, you're running around $22, maybe a little under 22. And then my thigh mods can run, well, the whole articulation mods at this point are running around $20. So you're looking at about $42. So when it comes down to it, if I was selling these things for like $45 a pop shipped or 46 shipped, that's saving somebody the money from shipping it, paying for return shipping in the long run, and then having the figure shipped directly to them. So something I'm thinking about doing. It's not like doing it all the time, but it's like whenever a new one comes out, or if somebody wants that one, I can have them either ship it to me via Amazon, so they're not paying for shipping, or I can get it on there, and then they only have to pay for shipping one time instead of two, and they get like a discounted price on there, and they don't have to go hunting for the figure. So something I'm thinking about doing. Just kind of a mini grind, if you want to call it that. We'll see how that works out. I don't know if people are interested. I'll go more into that. I think some people would probably bite down on that just because I get these things all the time, man. I've got my buddy Austin, who is like probably my main source of thigh mods. He sent me. Actually, I met up with him to do an amazing trade, and he sent me these two. This I'm excited to do. I'm probably gonna do a video over this one just because I have to. This is going to be a work in progress for a while. I will show you something cool, though, that I was doing. I think I showed you guys last time the magnetic bow staff. For those of you that didn't catch it, this is just a very simple thing I did. I took basically these little pieces that you can put into perforated boards and or corrugated boards, whatever, and they had little hooks on them, basically that you see at supermarkets or stores, and they hang on the cones or hang on the pegs, basically pegs at Walmart. So I took this, used a hacksaw, went in with a sanding bit, so it's nice and smooth on the side, so you can't cut your fingers, and then I put a screw in the back with a magnet, and now it's a little long, but I kind of like it right now. It's just like a work in progress, something to play with. But this is the start of the Deathstroke mods that I want to be doing. Also, Rocker Josh just showed up. Every time. It will happen every time. A bending guitar note will come from my vocal cords when Josh Smith shows up, because Josh Smith is a rocker. And don't forget it. Damn good one, by the way. I was really impressed. I remember the first time he showed up, he's like, yeah, I'm in a band. And I was like, oh, yeah. And I looked into it. I was like, oh, my God, he's amazing. So, yeah. I found out that the Old Man Logan Mezco head looks pretty dang good. Oh, hang on. I've got like a ton of goop in here. I was playing around the other day with some different options on this body, just kind of being funny. But I made a custom peg for this head so I could make the head swappable. I'm determined to make this a really good figure and prove Wade wrong, so that's why this is happening. So anyways, this is the Mezco Old Man Logan head. I think it looks like a fantastic freaking Slade. And then I did a little something else. And that something is, I was telling you about the stretch magic a minute ago. And I haven't, this is going to take a little work. God, it's really messy right now. So, I had sculpted an eye patch. And so it's got a few chunks bitten out of it. I got to repaint it and whatnot. But anyways, I took this 0.5 millimeter stretch magic string, like so, and then lost the head. I need to make a bigger peg that goes on this thing. But, let's see. This is the first time for me to put this on. Let's see if this works. So we're going to take it. And like I said, this thing is pretty crusty right now because I cannot tell you how much super glue I had to put on here to get it to stick. I was in a hurry though, so rule number 1, don't make eye patches in a hurry. So we've got this Stretch magic. Let's see it. Hopefully it'll like. Hopefully I didn't make it too tight. It's gonna pop on me. Well, it seems like it's gonna work. Let's see. We'll roll it down. We want it to sit just right. We're getting there. It's not sitting exactly where I want it. What I think I would need to do. So this was an old eye patch that I had, and this had broken. And so I just picked it up and used it. It's actually meant for the other eye. It was for a custom Nick Fury I had made. But I'm trying to... I think this is going to work out pretty well. This was basically just a tester to see if I could just... if it could even be done. So what I need to probably do is go in and test and make another eye patch that actually fits a little bit better. Because like I said, if you were to put this... check this out. If you were to put this on the other eye... let's see if it fits. Scoot it over a little bit. Push it up just a tad. It just needs to go over just a little bit. It's hanging on though really good. The stretch magic is awesome. Like it's really meant for that eye right there. And if you sculpt these, then basically all you have to do is, you know, make it for that eye. Because generally with one eye, if you hold up a pair of sunglasses, which I don't have on me right now, but like aviators, how they'll curve here and then kind of widen, like they feel a wider, shorter curve here, and then they sharpen up. But yeah, so something like that. And then you've got, you know, Slade before he lost his eye, if you want. That's why I did it on my Nick Fury. I wanted Howling Commandos and then like Fury before he lost his eye and stuff like that. I'm telling you, this thing's gonna... I'm playing around with this. I think it's gonna... God, this thing will not stick. I'm using like really old yellow sticky tack. And this stuff... I liked it better because it didn't leave residue like the blue stuff does. But it also is losing its stick. So we need to get rid of that. So there we go. Okay, that's enough play. Well, enough play time. I guess we'll just go ahead and put this bow staff up. That's right. All right. So nice. I love it. And I actually was thinking about maybe selling some of these with the magnet and the... if I needed to cut a screw for it. I actually went out and bought some... These are not what I want to use, so these are probably going to be too small. But I bought some like stuff that you can grab these at Lowe's for $1.50. These are like for putting little yard signs in and whatnot. And these could actually work for flight stands too if you bent these down. But there's some pretty good real estate here. You got 1, 2, 3. You could probably pull about 3 bow staffs out of here. These would work for the actual 6-inch scaled. Like Red Robins and Damien coming out. This would be really good. I think these need to be a little bit thicker though. Like the one I've got right now on Slate is perfect. This is a little thicker, but even still, I'm not sure. But you can get 1, 2, 3, 4 out of this one because you don't want to use the spot here that the deal's cut out. But you can make tonfas as well. The Screama sticks or whatever they're called. The Nightwing's weapon, so you could go boom, 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 and use everything literally out of this piece just for your back characters alone. Or if you're reading the IDW comics and whatnot, whenever Donnie got that metal bow, you can make Donatello like a metal staff or something. I don't know. There's all sorts of stuff you can do with this, but all you need is a hacksaw and a sanding bit, or you can pay me to do it, because I do that. So yeah, kind of a cool thing we got working on there. Just a bunch of irons in the fire right now. Trying not to do too much at once, but you know how that goes. We all get busy. Yeah. Cool. Let's see. We got 32 people in here. I think at 7:30, I'm going to reveal something really, really cool that you guys are going to be the first to see. I think some of you are going to freak out. You might freak out a little bit, I'm just saying. Something really, really cool that I've been working on for a while now. And a really, really cool guy and a good friend helped me make something make it real. It's an amazing community we've got out there, you know? It's pretty cool. It's pretty freaking cool. I'm not gonna lie. So, let's get back to Wolverine. You know, that's what we're all here for, is Wolverine, right? Yeah, that's why we're here. I'm wanting to see if I can first off, not break this piece, but what I want to do is get this this cup off. No wonder this was like so funky. I wonder if it's very hard plastic. This is so different. This is crazy. I'm just really shocked that this is so different. I didn't have to heat this up at all. All this had to do was be popped out. And that was probably a little risky, but anything that breaks can be fixed. I truly believe that. Oh yeah, Billy Moon, it's going to be super cool. I'm going to be revealing something that's so super cool. You guys have never seen it before. It's amazing. Walking around in my socks in my office. Like Toddy Mac and cheese. So this still leaves me, though, in a position of what the heck do I do? It's so weird. Like, this is just static. Usually the arms bend. Like, these swivel in here. So it's like, this is so weird. What it looks like is this is just like an outer shell casing. And generally on every Mezco I've ever had to repair these broken pieces, there's usually a peg that goes through here, like I just showed you off of the Toddy Mac figures. But this is way different, like way different. Let's get this kind of sorted out for us here. So yeah, this is crazy. It looks though as though what worries me is like it's hard plastic, so there's possibility of breaking this, like snapping it. So I'm trying to be really careful. Because I know there's some give. There's definitely some give because it was obviously popped on. So I know these little pegs here have a little bit of give. And I'm wondering, can I, if I could just move these little pieces here, can I pop this thing out? Because I need to reattach something here, and I don't like it being against the arm at all. I would like to have full range of motion while working with this, but I also don't want to I don't want to break it more than, because if this thing is permanently attached, which I don't think it is. Oh, we're learning right now. All of us are learning. So, to tighten up a bath shoulders, should you put glue on the shoulder peg? Yeah. If you're referring to, I'll stop and answer that question. So let's say, and I'm not saying that this is the one you're working on, but let's say it's something like this. Take the old merciless here. Lose something. It's always got to lose something. So let's say you're working with a figure, right? And this right here is going to go in here. Okay, well, luckily for us, this is nice and tight. If it wasn't, what you would do, and so there's a longer technique and there is a riskier advanced technique. And I suggest you go with the first one first, but it's up to you. So what you can do, and I prefer Loctite liquid glue for this specific one because it takes a little longer to dry. And so what you do is you add a layer. You add a layer around this peg, right? And what you do is let it dry. So yeah, so Marvel Legends bath, this is still fine. If it's loose, like just kind of, if your arm is just swinging like this, then what you want to do, then your problem is here in the peg. Or the hole's too big. But either way, you want to use the peg because you've got more control over the peg. So what you want to do is add a layer of super glue, let it dry. Wait an hour. And I know it's hard, people, I know, wait an hour, it's worth it. You're still looking for Loctite at Walmart. You should be able to find that either in the craft section, in the plumbing section. There's a ton of stuff in the plumbing area, like JB Weld and all that stuff. Or you can usually find it at the front, where you check out, like where those little Mario figures are, and like lighters and all that stuff. But yeah, you want to add a layer of super glue around this, let it dry, and then pop it in, see if it's tight. If it's not, repeat the process. Now, that's the longer, safer route. If you want to do the other, riskier route, you're going to need to have your undivided attention on this thing. You're going to want to put wet super glue on here, okay? And then not too much. Not too much. Just a small layer, maybe a dot or 3. Pop it back in, and then constantly do this for a while. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. If you put a lot, you're going to lock that arm, and you're going to be in a way worse situation than you were. Because if that stuff gets locked, it gets locked. It'll twist that peg right off, and now you got a broken arm. Which also can be fixed, but you don't want to go down that route. So that, in my history, is how I've, done tightening pegs. I actually have a tutorial on how to do it, but it's not really for pegs. I've maybe done a few for pegs, but another thing you can do, honestly, in a peg is drill all the way into the peg and then put a screw into the peg, and that it widens out the peg just a little bit, as long as the hole was smaller than the screw you're putting in. So let's say you put in a 0.9 millimeter hole, put in a 1 millimeter screw, and it'll expand it just enough where it's not going to crack the plastic or anything like that, but it's going to be enough to expand it just a little bit. And sometimes that's all you need. Or you can even couple that with the layer of super glue. So you have a lot of options there. I would stick with the first one, like add a layer first of super glue, let it dry, try and pop it on. But yeah, that's my suggestion. Also, if you ever wondered what the Odin head looks like on Ares, or not Ares, Merciless, it looks like that, and it looks good. You're welcome. Okay, let's get back to it. Ready. Okay, back to this. So I'm thinking. So this is how my brain works sometimes. Let's get rid of this eye patch. I'll probably put that back on Nick Fury. So I've got all these tiny screwdrivers. I've actually kept this screwdriver here that's like bent because it actually, I don't know. This is how I think custom tools get made. Something goes wrong with something, and it's like, oh, I can actually use that to a benefit. But anyways, this one's kind of a junker. So what I'm trying to do right now, there we go, is get the screwdriver in. So like I said, these do have some flex to them, right? So what I want to do now is see if I can get in either the opposite one or one that's next to it. Now the opposite one, that way it's not going to... See if we can get in there. Gotta be very, very careful. I'm pressing pretty hard, and I don't want to like slip and stab myself, but don't stab yourself. Don't stab yourself. Somebody out there is like, stab yourself. Trying to see if we can't slide it back. Ba-da-ba-ba-bow. Got her. So what I did was I put a tiny screwdriver in here and then on this side, so it basically lost that pressure that was holding it in, and then I just lightly pushed it out with my fingers, as you saw, and it just came right out. So now I have full range of this. It's exactly what I wanted. Y'all saw it here, guys. See, to catch a legend, he was waiting for me to stab myself. Well, guess what, homie? Didn't work. Not today. It will probably work tomorrow. Watch. I'll stab myself tomorrow. I do that in videos. So right here, if you ever want to see, always look right here on my finger. There's probably a little scar right there because it always gets stabbed. Yeah, it's a little pinkish spot. So always look for that in videos. My left index finger right around in this region here. This is prime real estate for stabs. It happens. What's up, Rear Era? That's an amazing name. It's great. Soundwave superior, Starscream inferior. Ooh, damn, that's nice. I can't stay, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, thank you. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. It's really nice of you just to jump in, man. That's super cool. Awesome. Winger loses here. Oh, see, hey George, what's up, man? Question about an arm removal. Have you ever removed a Marvel Legends Netflix Punisher arm from the shoulder? Like the entire arm. Hang on. I have that figure. And I know I did an arm mod. What did I just hit? Oh, I just knocked over a Wonder Woman back here. God, I've got no room back there. Okay. Let's see. So, dude, what I think I did actually on this was... I think I just swapped out the arms. Or the, excuse me, like at the bicep swivel. Yeah, I don't know if I was... Because these look really, really good together. I don't know if these are the original ones or not, man. I can't remember if this is what I did or not. So I can't really answer your question. I'm sorry. Well, the entire arm. Okay, so you can't figure out how to get the shoulder or the... Let's see. Yeah, because it's hard plastic, right. So yeah, man, unfortunately... Let's see what we got here. Yeah, man, they did really good on this one, not really giving you a seam, huh? It's got to be there. They have to have a seam somewhere. Let's see if I can twist this to the side. See if I can get some light on this. There's always a seam somewhere. You just got to find it. Man. Or maybe not, dude. Jeez. I'm actually really impressed by that. This isn't... Is this hard plastic? Hang on. Let me see if it's a hard plastic. I think I did a hand mod, obviously. Let's see if you can heat it up and pop out those arms. Because maybe I did. Maybe I heated this body up. Let me see if it's a... Man, T-Dog, you'll die. You'll get alcohol poisoning. What's up, Danko? Danko Tooney. Let's see if this one does it. See if all it took was a little bit of heat. It is. It's soft plastic, G. Yeah, bro. You're just going to have to heat this baby up. You have to heat it way up. Yeah, it's soft plastic, man. So you're just going to have to heat them up. Yeah, that was almost a stab right there, see? Maybe going from the armpit. Boom. There you go. Yeah, this doesn't have a seam because it's all one piece that was molded. So, you just got to heat this baby up and it's soft plastic. I got to hurry up and pop this arm back in. Before it cools down on me. There we go. Danko, Ghost of Tsushima is an amazing game, dude. I got a little burned out on it, I'm not going to lie. But I platinumed it, had some great fun on the multiplayer with my friends. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. So it's definitely a 10. The game's a 10, easily. I haven't had that much fun in a game in a while. And then I got Immortals Phoenix Rising. Holy moly. What an awesome game. Freaking awesome game, dude. It's made by the guys that did Assassin's Creed. It is not Assassin's Creed. It's like they made a Kid Icarus game on the Breath of the Wild engine where your weapons do not break. Thank you. You can customize your character, kind of. I made like a Greek Billy. It looks pretty cool. And then you get like armors and helmets and different weapons, and they've got all different stats. But if you have a weapon that you like the look of it better, you could put that skin on the other weapon and keep the stats, like every freaking game should be like. But guys, if you haven't played that, it's on Switch, it's on PlayStation 4, PS5, Xbox, whatever, and it's got cross-platform saving, which means I can play it on my Switch, take it with me wherever I go, upload the save. After I'm done, I save the game. I can upload it to online. You can download that save and play it on your PS5, on your Xbox, on your PS4, whatever. It's so freaking cool. The game is crazy fun. It's got like Monty Python style like humor. It's really, really well done. The game is super fun. Just a really cool adventure game if you're in the mood for something new. Because I'm not sure what else is coming out right now, and I'm waiting on. I stopped playing Cyberpunk pretty early on. I'm just waiting for it to get all the bugs worked out. I've got it on a PS5 and I haven't experienced a ton of problems, but from the ones I have experienced, I was like, man, that really kind of was killing the story for me. So I'm waiting on that. So yeah, here, this hand right here that I'm having an issue with. I had put, this is an old jacket, I believe, but I put some sculpt in here, and it doesn't seem to be enough. But I don't really want to put super glue on that hand because I want that hand to fit other figures. Anyways, let's put Frank back, because if I don't, I got figures scattered all around me, and yeah, that's enough. See if I can get him up here without knocking something else down. Whoop, Frank. There we go. I knocked over a freaking Wonder Woman back here now. I swear. Oh my gosh, she's just falling apart. Okay. Oh man, it's 7:21. Oscar Reynoso. Here, I'll put it in the, let me sign into my I never signed into the chat. Let's see, open in web browser. Should have done this earlier and I didn't. Okay, it's called Immortals Phoenix Rising. I think I spelled Phoenix right. I think it's weird. Let's see. Yep, that's correct. So try that out. It's really fun. Oh, also today, Scott Pilgrim versus the World came out on like all systems. I got it on PS4 and Switch. So if you guys are on, I'll just say, if you're on PlayStation, add me, Bill Maru. Feel free. Okay. Back to Wolvie, because this guy's really wanting his Wolverine back. I also have a statue that I need to work on, and I was thinking about doing something interesting. So I'm going to have my first guest on, and I'm going for next Thursday is what I'm going to try. I'm shooting for. All I got to do is do one more test to make sure it works, but I'm going to have the amazing Captain McKay on here, Michael Fleck. This dude is great. We agree on a lot of things too, so it should be pretty fun. He just has a great voice, great personality, and I think he needs more exposure. He does some incredible stuff. Hang on, let me while we're here, check this out. And I'm not trying to draw y'all away, but at some point you should go check out his page. And I'll show you the specific one you need to be looking at, dude. He has got this freaking awesome choose your own adventure Mortal Kombat fight that he did in stop motion with action figures. It is so freaking cool. It's crazy that how many like it's wild, man. It's wild. He's got like so many branches in it. It's super cool. I'm gonna put that in the chat here real quick. Save that for later or watch it now. I don't. It's whatever. I'm not. Yeah, it's whatever. It's really really cool. Yeah, Haunter Dreams, definitely, dude. Super cool game, and it runs really well on the Switch as well. I think you'll like it. Okay, back to repairs. So, since we've got this thing off now, which I actually need to take a photo of this. I've been trying to keep the client informed. The guy asked me about it today. I've tried to take off for the holidays, so I'm very backed up, and people are starting to get that. I don't know this guy very well, and I shouldn't have sent him my figures. People send me some pretty expensive stuff, and it's like, hey, how are we doing on them figures I sent you? I was like, I got you, don't worry. Promise. So, yeah. This thing was coated in super glue. I'll show you just how small it is. Get my light over here. It's very tiny. If you want to, you can, oh, come on, hello. Very, very small piece. And the piece I have to recreate is even smaller. You can see it's right here. Oh my gosh. So I have to recreate this little piece, which has a little divot in it. If I have the worst trying to like figure out like the mirroring of cameras. You'd think I would know this. There you go. There it is. Okay. Sheesh, it's crazy, man. Anyways, yeah, I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out how to do that. It's so tiny. So tiny. But yeah, all we need it to do is to, alright guys, so I know I've told y'all that this is like the end all be all glue. I'm wrong. I was wrong. I was just misinformed. I was ignorant. I was misinformed. I've been using this stuff forever. I still like it. I still love it. The gel control definitely will give you also a better hold. So this is really, really good as well. I suggest both, but, I have another one that's really better that, is right there, because I knew that the whole time that it was here. That's right. JB Weld, Super Weld. This stuff right here is amazing. It's just amazing. It takes about, like I said, 12 hours, 10 to 12 hours to cure. It's worth every hour. You guys are going to be seeing a new video at some point that I had to fix a Hand Ninja. The new Hand Ninja. 4.5 hours it took me. The video... I'm trying not to make the video super long, but I think it's just going to be 2 parts, maybe. It's insane. I kind of just gave away the ending. I mean, I'd even say at the beginning, hey, it's going to get fixed, but it's like... Watching the video over is hilarious, because it's like just me in total disbelief that it's just not working. Things aren't working for me. I'm like, why isn't it working? I'm like, all right, this is going to work. And I'm like, huh. You could hear it in my voice where I'm like so I just can't believe it's not working. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. I got to get that edited. But I'm really excited about the McFarlane thigh mod videos. I don't want to oversaturate it, so I might just do like one a week. But, you know, we'll see. To catch a legend, I'd like to think that you said, of course it's getting fixed because you have such faith in me. I think that's why you said that. I was like really not feeling this figure until I think I found him for $20, and then I was like, yeah, okay, I'll buy him. I wish he came with two hands like this and two hands like this. I was thinking about getting that the one with the Red Death, but man, Flash had that stank face, and I was like, I don't really want stank face Flash. So I found this the other day at a Target, and I went ahead and grabbed him. And that's when the idea hit me to, because I'm not, I can't tell. Like on this like Red Hood pack, you know, I think that's going to be this is obviously going to be a very popular one, so it makes sense to put it on YouTube. You know, you got to stick with what's new, what's good. And I don't know. I might actually keep Nightwing, or I might just, you know, sell this whole double pack as a, you know, whatever, a thing. Modded and everything, and then they don't have to worry about, you know, anything like that. Pharaoh Black, man, you know, he gets the figures from McFarlane for reviews and whatnot, and he's got a Flash that has a different facial expression, I believe. It's really cool. And it was the 2-pack one, if I'm not mistaken. He showed me, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. So there might be another one on the way somewhere, or it might have been just like a running change for reviewers or something. I don't know. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the 2-pack, and I was like, is that really on sale? Whenever this costs $20, and GameStop's always expensive anyway, so $40's like, so when you say it's on sale, it's like, hey, it's a normal price, but that Stinkface Flash, though, I was like, Stinkface is not for me. Oh, it's 7:30. You know what that means? It's time for a reveal. I've got 34 people in here right now. I got 34 people, 34 loyal viewers, friends, acquaintances, clients. You guys want to see something cool? I think you do. I think you want to see something really cool. Okay. So, I wish I would have had time to completely finish this. And maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll do it live, just so you guys can see this. Put this here, and we'll get to this in a second. Alright, guys. The next evolution. The next revolution. So I've been working on this for a while with... I want to make sure I got everything right. So before I say anything, let me make sure that I put everything in... I'm going to put everything in the chat to make sure I say everything correctly. I don't want to misspell anything. I don't want to say anybody's name wrong. I don't want to mistag anybody. I want you guys to see everything as it's supposed to be seen. So you're just going to have to wait for a second. Hang on. Hang tight. Hang tight with me here. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright. Make sure I got everything in order. I should have had this ready before. Alright. So I don't know if you guys have heard of Smash Lab Creations. Not Smash Labs. Smash Lab Creations. Okay? It's Chris Espinosa, one of these guys that I think is just one of the coolest freaking guys. Also a guy that I always get mixed up with my other friend, Chris Serta. They're both very talented people. So let me put this in the chat for you guys. I want you guys to see this. They're working on a website currently. So the business is Smash Lab Creations. And the creator of what I'm about to show you, who sculpted this in 3D, is Tyler Harrell. And he goes by art_of_Tyler Harrell. I've put that in the chat here. This has been for a while. This was a favor to me. So I just can't thank them enough for this. And this is going to be something that's really, really cool. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's make sure the lighting's right. Man, let me get a clean plate at least. Keep these tiny little plates in here for painting and stuff. That one's already been used. Let's do it. This deserves a clean, fresh plate. This is where it's gonna be. It's gonna be right here. So let's see here. I'm holding it. I'm holding what I'm about to reveal in my hand. Unfortunately, I haven't got it completely done. So let's. Here it comes. What is it? Are you guys seeing that? Are y'all freaking seeing what I'm showing you right now? I'm gonna let y'all take that in for just a second. Okay. Let's do a little project, right? Let's do just a tiny little project real quick while we're here. Okay, we're gonna do a little Bob Ross, all right? This is hot right here, right? This is hot. This is exactly what I wanted, guys. Check this out. Y'all ready? It's gonna take a few coats, but I wanted to have one of these ready for you guys, but I just got these in, and I don't do a whole lot of personal projects, so I was just trying to focus on getting out repairs, so I was doing repairs instead. What do y'all think? What are your thoughts? I'm gonna be selling these guys. Don't have a price yet. They're not gonna be like super expensive or anything like that. And I'll ask you guys. I'm trying to figure out, like, do you want me to paint them, or do you guys want to paint them in your own color schemes? You know what I mean? Like, do you want to, do you want them in your own, you want to customize them yourself? I'm like totally cool with you guys doing that. You guys don't have to, I mean, if you want it to look like, how it's supposed to look, cool. But you guys are the crew maroon, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm very, Tyler did an amazing job on this. And I think it'd be kind of cool to see you guys, like, I don't know, paint them in your own schemes if you wanted to. I've seen stuff like that done with so many other things, and I think it's just, I think what I want to do though is get these cast in orange. That way it's a little easier, because as you can see, I'm just trying to do this kind of quickly, but yeah. All right, yeah. Rear arrow's got it. Cool. Yeah, Billy. Message me on Instagram, okay? Definitely. Definitely. So right now I have 5 of these. This orange right here is Orange Fire from Game Color. Um, you can kind of do whatever you want. I think this is a pretty dang good orange. Um, I can let you guys know what orange I'm using and all that stuff if you want to be exactly like this. But I don't know. It's just, and it's right now it's black. It's not, the right color. But this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Rear arrow, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I do. I mean, my wife were kind of discussing this the other day, and so you guys want to see it on a figure? You guys want to see it on a figure? So here's the thing. Um, right now, I only have like one size. Um, thank you, Rear Era. Rear Era, do we talk on Instagram? Are you on Instagram? You need to message me. That's pretty cool. Um, so here we go. I've got one size right now, and so this is let's go here. Obviously, this is our model. What you have to do, you have to get yourself a some sticky tack. This is the only way to do this right now. It's probably the only way you'd ever have to be able to do it, unless we put like holes here for a mask. I'm like, I don't know, possible, but so we take the take this, stick it on the face. Is that not awesome? I'm just and what I'm thinking about doing is when I get them cast and maybe in a softer plastic, and then do a like widen it out just a little bit. I think I'd like to get bigger ones made for like bigger figures. Um, and since this one's it's not, we just threw a little paint on here obviously, but let's see. I primed these in black. They actually come in gray right now, or the ones that I got were in gray. I've sent some off to Casting Cave, and he's already he's gonna be on it soon. So let's just do this. It's barely just prototype. You know what I mean? Just this is super prototype, but it looks so good, dude. I'm so excited about this. So yeah, I'm gonna be like I said, I'm gonna be selling these. I don't know how much. Like I said, I don't want to. I gotta take into account a few things, and also, it's like my wife. I was like, well, I gotta think about like price plus shipping. I'm not trying to make a mint here, but it'd be nice to make a little something off of something I've created. So my wife was saying, well, you can't take into account shipping as well, because what if somebody sends you a broken figure, and then it's like, they're like, oh, by the way, I'd also like to um, buy one of your masks. So I kind of throw it in there with them, like a discount. I would do a discounted deal on that. Then you don't have to pay for the shipping price, which is going to be like, I think shipping one of these is going to be like $3. Couldn't be more than $3. There's just no way. Um, so yeah. What's up, Toy Migos? I bet that's Josh. 75 a piece. No. So yeah, I'm thinking about like if it'd be cool to like maybe I should do pre-orders or something like that. I'm not sure. It seems weird, but it's like I'd like to know. I don't want to. I don't want to like have a bunch cast and then it's like, hey, I got 30 people wanting these and I only got like 15 of them cast or whatnot. Also, I have to pay for the cast to get done. And then my buddy Anthony actually might be trying to 3D print some as well. So that'd be kind of cool. Um, yeah, Rear Era, because it's like these things weigh nothing. You know what I mean? They literally are just tiny little pieces of plastic. Um, and like I said, once again, the art. Let me put everything back up there. I want to. Where was my message at? Let's pin that. Pin that to the top there. So yeah, smash. Oh, I messed up. Hang on. Unpin. It's Smash Lab Creations. I even said that. Idiot. Stupid. I don't have a price yet, man. I'm thinking like. I was thinking like maybe 15 unpainted, 20 painted. Is that too much? Is that expensive? Like, is that? It's like a custom piece, so I don't know, man. Is like that like crazy? Because like if I have to paint these, then it's also my time in there. 15, that's including shipping as well within the United States. So and then I gotta pay for them to get cast as well. So it's like, yeah. Chris Jordan. So what you just said, you said you'd use a small piece of black rubber band and whatnot. I could actually include some of this in there. It's like if you want to do that, you can. Or if you want me to do that, then I could maybe, yeah, if you want this, I don't want it. I'm afraid to do that because I would hate for it to come to you and it like the piece come off or something. And I'm like, well, you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, if you want to, you can do that. But, I don't know. I thought this would be really cool. This is something I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and I just had to find the right person that was willing to deal with me, which it was pretty cool, man. I mean, these are masks. I think this is super cool. I wanted to show you alongside. Like this is all I can think of whenever I put this on there as well. Um, yeah, the margin should be 30%, right? But you know, like I had some of these done a while back because I wanted some Court of Owls figures, which I never did anything with. So it's kind of cool to have. I don't know, masks are fun, man. I like masks. That's why I designed this like I designed this. I wanted it to look like a. I'm a big drama nerd. I was huge in drama in school, and this reminds me of the comedy and tragedy mask, but it also reminds me of those. You know, like the figures you can get to pose and draw with them with those wooden kind of. I don't know. There's something about this that has just like an everything about it kind of look, and I'm just so happy with these. I'm glad you guys are happy. You guys are humbling me as usual with your kindness and your appreciation. It just blows my mind that I've gotten so lucky um, to to just be blessed with you guys as a crowd, as viewers, as friends. You know, I always got to thank you guys just because I have to. It's in my nature to do that, and show you what I'm doing. That might be helpful. Um, yeah, man, Tyler killed it with this thing, man. I was sitting there, I was like, yeah, the first one we had. What I wanted originally was to have a like Bill Maru toychanics in text in the back of the mask, like on the backside here, and but we couldn't get that done, so it's easier to paint corners in black for me. So I just went ahead and slopped this orange on there, and then I can put the black in. I'm not gonna paint this whole thing right now. I just wanted to get a few coats of orange down, just because it's a pain in the butt. This is why I need to break out my airbrush and learn how to use it, because this would be just and then do some black or be done. But yeah, like I said, I mailed this off. I mailed one off to Corey today. Um, Tyler, like I said, he knocked this out of the park, and Chris just was kind enough to put his business on hold for just a little bit so I could have these. Um, and they let me buy the file from them. I offered to buy the file. I was like, I really want to buy that file. Oh, and if the color's not coming through right. There you go. That's the color right there. That's right. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Um, so yeah. Well, I'm really excited. That's what I wanted to show you guys today. That was the big reveal. If you go back and look at my Instagram picture, like I'm holding it. It's super blurred out, but that's what it was. It's a gray one. So I put all these in black as well, so you wouldn't even know. But I went through and dusted these guys with some duplicolor, and yeah, I think they looked pretty good. I really do want to paint this, but I don't think you guys want to sit here and watch me paint. It's a little chunky. I put it on pretty thick. I think it looks okay. Yeah, this community is the best. It's crazy, because there's a lot of trash floating around. Oh no! I didn't turn on the freaking. Oh my god. We lost. I do this sometimes. I have my camera set up and I wonder if that's going to survive. Guess we'll see. It's going to be barely hanging on the whole time. But yeah. Oh, you want to watch me paint this? I'm supposed to be fixing the reason why I was not going to do the Wolverine, I got actually progress on it, so I'm happy. But the reason I didn't want to do it is because it's going to be so freaking loud. And I'm going to have to concentrate. It's going to be super tiny. Oh, man, yeah. What's up, Julian? Oh, man. Julian missed it. Julian missed the big reveal. Look, Julian. It's a little me logo that you'll be able to buy soon. Oop. I lost the can. Yeah, I need to get some of my better brushes out as well because some of these are just junk. Especially for like the little detail work. Got these little tiny babies here. Little tiny boys. Oh yeah. See, that's my problem is like I try to, God, jeez, watch out. Try to keep it in frame. This happens a lot whenever I'll be shooting. And I'll be sitting there shooting and I'm like, here. All of a sudden I get done and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. This is where I want to be painting. So we're going to move the... I need a new tripod so bad. And that's where I can sell these masks and get a new tripod. God. There we go. There we go. Get your little paint there. There we go. I like using these game colors. Game colors and like Vallejo. It is kind of like a surgery mask, isn't it? So back when I started, yeah, like toychanics, I was doing more customs and mods at the time. And it just kind of worked itself into it. The repairs just came naturally. They really did. And you'll notice the only thing that's missing on here, Tyler couldn't get the paint drips on the mask to work, and I'm like, that's okay. I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. And so yeah, I'm really, I don't know, you guys, I shouldn't be surprised at your reaction, but, you know, you guys are great. And I'm doing this live, so it's just like going to be, I'm trying to go fast. I'm going to stick around these corners here and push that black into the... I think my wife's making popcorn. She's had a long day, so she's going to have her some carbs today. And we just discovered cronuts the other day, so I'm pretty sure the diet's dead. Holy smokes. It's a place called Champ Donut near us. And we were having a cheat day, and we decided we're going to go do that. We're going to go have a cheat day. And, oh boy, Champ Donut was there. And they're those places that have like the wacky donuts, like this real crazy stuff. And I was like, what is a cronut? And it's a croissant donut. And oh my God, it's better than a regular donut. By miles. So we're getting kind of chunky over here. That's fun. Trying to get stuff in the frame is hilarious to me. Anyways, yeah, this is cool, man. I really like that response. So now I'll do an official post on Instagram, and then I might start with 20. I might start with 20 of them because my fan base is. That's probably going to be it. It'll be 20. I'm like, orders are done. We did it. But yeah, we'll probably do 20 of them. I'll do it on like I said, Instagram and probably my Facebook business page, which I get surprisingly a good amount of business through there. I've been getting a lot of business through my website, which has been cool. I need to update my business cards though. They don't have the YouTube logo on them. And that's a problem. You're supposed to be driving people here, you know. Get them to the. Oh yeah, let's see. Let's look at the current analytics. Estimated revenue. Here it comes. Wait for it. Since we've been monetized, $56.57. That's right, boys and girls. We did it. We did it. The buying process will just be PayPal, and I'll include the goods and services fees, so you know exactly how much to pay. Should be very simple. I imagine it'll be a lot of just like dealing with me. Hey, Geek Mechanics is here. Yo. Well, I don't know what to say. Geek Mechanics is freaking dope, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I was on let's see here, hang tight. Where was I at the other day? Primary. Why is Billy Moon in my freaking general folder? This fool needs to be in the primary. So I keep my primary guys that I enjoy talking to in my primary. And then, because when you have a business account, you get the, the double. You get primary and general. Anyways, what I was saying is here, Geek Mechanics just showed up. And I'm going to put him in here. Oh my gosh, if you guys want to see some gorgeous work. There you go. That on Instagram, this man... my buddy Anthony Martosio actually sent me this sculpt, this picture of the sculpt of a 3D sculpt of Aquaman, and I flipped out. I was like, "Who is that?" And so it happened to be Geek Mechanics, and so I went through his Instagram, and I was trying so hard not to just be like. I'm like, just pace yourself, don't, because it gets. I've got that before where like you get notifications or whatnot and you're like, oh, somebody mentioned you or something was said, and you can't because somebody went through and was like, just liked everything that you had, which is cool. I mean, that's a stupid thing to be annoyed by because, wow, thank you. But dude, Geek Mechanics if I would have known, which I'm no complaints here at all, but I probably would have reached out to him for stuff like this. This is oh man, I'm still just kind of, I'm just kind of blown away. This is real. This is a thing right there. It's really right there. Look at that. For real, for real. I can't believe that's a real thing. Like, I never thought my logo would be in a, physical, tangible form, but also B, that people would be like, hey, I'll buy that. I'm like, what the heck? That's crazy, Yeah, baller, man. $57, man. I was like, look out. Yeah, thank you, Geek Mechanics. Appreciate that, man. This is also Geek Mechanics. What a great name. I was like, yeah, I like that. Yeah, dude, these are cool, man. Tyler did such a great job on these, and like I said, he was super cool about it. I was as cool as I think I could be as being like the client, which I was, I know how these people are. Yes, Julian, I can. Yeah, yes, I can. So you have to use blue tack. So you take that and you put it on the back like so. And smoosh it on the face. I don't think I got enough on there. Yeah, that's why I kind of want to make it a little bit wider so you don't have to use as much blue tack and it kind of widens out just a little bit. But I didn't want him to have to do any more work on it, so I told him not to worry about it. And I think I can heat him up and like kind of move him out, but let's. Man, come on now. It's just so cool to me. I love it so much. I just love it so much. I love that so much. I'm gonna dry brush the black gray. I think that'd be really cool. And then I'm thinking about if I want to put that white or the gray or the light gray stripe on there or whatnot. But man, this is just. I just love it. I just love it so much. Like I said, you can tell I'm kind of speechless, which is rare. But I don't know. I was just very excited. I was super excited to show it to you guys. I've had it for like a couple days. My buddy Clayton in here, he's the only one that's seen it. Besides, well, him, Anthony, Casting Cave, and my friend Raph and Bob. They're the only ones that had seen this or knew about it. So the real OGs. So we can put a little dab of paint in here, little dibby dabs. But that was the thing that I was kind of worried about. I'm like, man, I was like, if people want these painted by me, they're going to be waiting a while. Rear era. I hate to tell you this, but you sound extremely pleased. Yeah, I'm just over the moon right now. I'm over the Billy Moon. Huh? Huh? Billy Moon's already like trying to put in orders. You know he'd be there. But Billy Moon, just so you know, I will be sending you a mask for free because you gave me my very first super chat. I want you to know that. I want everybody to know that. It's not because thanks for giving me money or something like that, but that was such a big moment, and just to show just your generosity, and I thought that was just the coolest thing ever. You jumped on it as fast as you possibly could too, and I was like, man, right on, dude. So you're definitely getting one for free. Um, that's on me completely. Shipping's on me. All that, obviously. Um, and I'll send it out soon. You might get this one. Who knows? Um, but yeah, that's definitely you're definitely getting that one. The generosity goes a really, really, really long way with me, and it's not just finance generosity. That's nothing. But Billy Moon, I've seen you. I've just, I can just tell what kind of person you are. And so, with that being said, yeah, I'm definitely would be honored to send you my first mask because you gave me my first super chat. Um, oh, I don't have to do that, and you don't have to. You never had to give me a super chat. You never had to do that. Man, I would have still welcomed you in, and you would have still been super cool, and we would have been cool. But no, I'd like to do that. That's something. If I can give like just a little bit back, I wish I could give them all away. You know what I mean? But it's just that's how. Just like Wade, how he said, he's like, man, I wish I could just do that, but when it comes down to it, I'm scraping. I try to. I buy these figures a lot of times so I can check them out for the people now, so I can actually get a just an idea as to how figures are being put together or something new, and that's why I do the tutorials for you guys. I never thought I'd be making money off of them, which YouTube is, YouTube is obviously, you got to be on a super grind there. That's the coolest thing about my YouTube presence is I do this stuff for a very, very small fee, but if I could do that and help people out, like that's helping all sorts of people out, man. That is so cool. So I'm just all about that, man. I think that's really, really cool. And because a lot of people, like just for instance, like say somebody like Shartimus, they're doing a review to generate that revenue, and that's the end of the line. For me, some client is paying me to fix or mod their figure, and then I'm teaching people how to do that as well. So then there's a little bit extra in there as well, which is really, really cool. So I think that kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of different. So it's kind of cool, because I think it's really cool, especially after all these years. People have told me like, oh, you don't charge enough, you don't charge enough, and I'm like, well, now I get a little extra. So cool. How's that for you? um, anyways, just I like to kind of keep candid with you guys. I don't like to try to hide the fact that we know how money works, and we just know how it is. And I like to kind of keep you guys up to date. I'm not bragging about how much I'm making or anything like that. I just like kind of like including you guys along for the journey. It's fun, and it's exciting, it's new, and it's just really, really cool, man. I'm just super, super happy that you guys are along for the ride with me. Because it's been a ride, man. Like I said, I'm gonna have my first guest on, so that's gonna be really cool. Like I said, Captain McKay. I put a clip of his YouTube in here a minute ago, but it's probably been buried. But we'll spam the heck out of him when he's on here, and well, yeah, with the Spawn giveaway, that was kind of a. I've been planning on doing that for a while. I remember when Wade said he was going to do a Christmas episode. I was like, "Can I give away a Spawn? Or would you like to give away a Spawn? Not can I? I didn't expect him to make me give it away, freaking jerk." But no, it's I don't know, man. And you'll notice that, and nothing against people that do this, but um, definitely nothing against people that do this. Don't get me wrong. I didn't tell you that I was doing a giveaway, and I don't think I ever will. If I give something away, it's gonna be because you guys were here because you wanted to, not because you wanted to win something, not because I wanted views, not because I wanted more clicks or likes or anything like that. And I get it. That is part of the YouTube game. So if you're banking off of YouTube, like that's your income, I get it. You gotta play by those rules, and I understand that. I don't. I have a full-time job. Um, so, and so does my wife. So you know, and we don't have kids either. So we have a little extra. We pay a lot in school loans. So there's where all of that. You're like, well, man, you could be spending all sorts of money and whatnot. But we watch our finances just like every other, every people. I'm just we're normal people, and I don't know. I like having you guys along for the ride. Whoa, Geek Mechanics! Oh my gosh, with a super chat, dude. With a 19.99 super chat, man, you've helped the community out so much teaching. Thanks, brother. I told you this guy was cool. I. Dang, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much. Ah, you guys are too good to me. You know that, right? That's why I do like the giveaways, or if I can do the giveaways, if I can do stuff like that, I'll do whatever I can to kind of, I don't know, give something back to you guys. You guys give me everything. You give me your time, and I think we all know that's something we can't get back. But you choose how you use it, and I appreciate you guys doing that. That's so cool. Geek Mechanics, thank you so much for that. That is so generous of you. Like I said, you guys got to check out Geek Mechanics' work. Oh man, the Aquaman. So you have a lot of things I want, and so I have to be very very careful. I just got done telling everybody that my wife went through and helped me do these things called air tables. So they basically show all my work, and also I've got one for pre-orders. And this month is looking expensive. So I have to make sure that the work I got coming in is going to cover the pre-orders, or I got to cancel a pre-order. That's how it works, you know what I mean? I'm not going to be sitting there yanking out of like savings and stuff like that. And we want to put more money in savings for, vacations, and if we can, ever do one of those again. Oh my God, this stupid freaking camera. Hang on a second. I'm going to get back to something important. I'm on a roll here. Hang on. Hang tight. You stupid thing. Anyways, this is rude. What I was saying was that Geek Mechanics has a bunch of great stuff. Oh my gosh. So Tim Drake is my favorite in the Bat family. And he's got, Tim and Dick are my favorite too. And he has just the coolest freaking head sculpts, man. I mean, and he didn't give me a super chat for this. I'll tell you that much right now. I messaged him yesterday because I was just really blown away by his work. And hang tight, guys. I'll get that other camera back up in just a second. There we go. Sorry about that. I didn't have the AC plug in earlier, so it diddled out on me. Man, I don't know if I've got enough room for. Oh yeah, I do. I've got like a Christmas light set up over here, like one of those things where you can press the button and it turns on all the lights. And excuse me, that's what I'm using for all my phone chargers, my lights. Please tell me that's charged. Survey says, hey, look out. Han Solo's here, right on. Oscar Reynoso said, dang, Bill, you were such a good man. Blastings. So many blastings. Oscar, you're awesome. Thank you. Just trying to be myself. Man, my paint's coming out a little chonky on this. Looks really freaking cool textured. That's what you say, like, whenever you mess up and you don't want to admit that you messed up, you're like, oh, it looks pretty cool like that, though. Yeah, it looks really cool like that. That's what I wanted it to look like. I wanted to make it grungy. So, I should be repairing figures, but you guys got me all hyped up in ego mode now, so I'm like... And I don't think I, really make... I don't think you make money off of, the live streams, really. Unless somebody obviously hooks you up with super chats and whatnot, so... These are just our times to, kind of chill and hang out. Make new friends, see old ones kind of pop in and pop out. Always really cool to see everybody that shows up, man. The super chat thing is crazy to me still. I still am not used to that at all. It's weird because I'm so used to if somebody pays me, then I've done something for them or I'm doing something currently for them. So that just throws me off. It's so wild. But yeah, I'm really excited to get you guys these masks out, and obviously at some point I'm gonna become like Casting Cave. Like that guy, no, not as good. That guy paints and paints and paints and paints. Like that is actually what he does as a job, and that just blows my mind. Like he's that good, so it makes sense. But it's like, God, I'm such a, like, I gotta have so, I don't know. He does a lot of different projects, so I get that. That's really, really cool. But man, that would drive me crazy. He painted like 40 freaking heads this week. I'm like, what? How do you even do that? And I'm sitting here talking about, like, yeah, I'll paint these up for you guys. Like, this is probably a bad idea. So if you ask me for a unpainted head, just know you are not offending me. You're probably a better painter than I am. Yeah, dude. Wait a minute, Rear Era, are you trash on? Yeah, you said that earlier. You said I'm trash on Instagram, and I was like, oh, he's not good at Instagram, and I was like, oh wait, he's in our Discord. You're trash, dude. I'm sorry, I'm slow. It's been a long day, dude. I'm actually. It was funny. So I set this up yesterday. I was like, man, I got to meet up with my guy. You know, I got to meet up with Crew Maru. I got to get him a live feed out. I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, but I got plenty of stuff to do, guys. You should see how much work is behind me. It's ridiculous. And today was a long day. It was long, long. And so I got home with about 27 minutes to spare before I had to get on live. So we were working today. And I was so tired, and I was like, I can't cancel on them. I just can't. Like, it's not like you guys couldn't find something else to do, but it's like, I don't know, man. I respect you guys too much to crap out on your, you know. I'm sure you guys had long days too, man. Some of y'all might have had good days. Maybe some of y'all had just you wanted to unwind and chill. Somebody was like, "Yeah, I'll bring the beers, you bring the repairs," and I was like, "Right on, dude." I don't drink anymore, but feel free to drink in moderation and enjoy yourself while I sit here and talk and talk and talk and talk. And yeah, we've got a Discord now. If any of you guys aren't on there, if any of y'all are new or are on Discord, and I absolutely love it, man. I'm not in there all the time, but it's just so cool because Crew Maru keeps the freaking party going in there all the time. We've got like Chrisman from freaking Germany and stuff. We've got people from all over the world in there. And I always find it interesting to see how other collectors, especially from like, you know, different countries, the stuff that that's available to them, or when something isn't available to them, how they get creative. You know, some are like, oh, it sucks we don't get that here, but others are like, well, I'll freaking make it then if it's not going to be brought over here, and I don't know. I respect that greatly, actually. Yeah, this is turning out pretty dang nice, actually. That's the trick with painting, and I'm sure you guys know this, but you know, you got to do it in layers. Got to do it in layers, especially like orange and yellow and stuff like that of the citrusy nature. I do it in small, thin layers, and it'll start coming out real nice. Look at this. Oh, I want to get a close up for you. Rear Era, I'm too old to get drunk. There you go. That's smart. Let's see if we can. Got a little black eye in there. Probably put a black wash on it so we can bring out some of that accent. That looks real nice. I like that orange. That's a pretty orange right there. Watch out. God, I love orange. My favorite color. My favorite color. Man. All right then. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. It's my craftsman coming out. I'm watching that guy. He's so freaking great. All right. I think we'll let that sit for a little bit, and yeah, looks good. It's a little glossy. Not sure why it's glossy, but dust that with some matte sealant, which if I do paint them, they'll be sealed. And But yeah, I'd like to get these. Oh man, that's what I need to ask Corey if he can cast an orange. Even if it's not the right orange, it would help because it's already a base color orange that's going to be on there. You know what I mean? For any of you guys that ever painted or do paint, you know what I'm talking about. Having a nice base color, so nice. Dude, the Craftsman is the best thing on YouTube. He's like everything rolled into one. He's like Sesame Street, Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers, all rolled into like just one amazing, just wholesome package. Dude is freaking crazy cool. I love him. Oh god, it's cold. Man, those Yeti cups and swig cups and whew, god, they keep things too cold. Like hits the back of my freaking mouth and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna die. Did you guys get anything new in this week? Anybody get anything new? Where does this go? There we go. Yeah, I really like this. Surprising, I like this Flash figure. He's kind of big and lanky, but that's like kind of all McFarlane figures are like giants. But you know, that's the scale, obviously. This guy's kind of cool though, man. I like all the effects. This is really puffy boy right here. This emblem, but other than that, but also mine came with this. And actually, I wanted to save this for the feed, for the live stream. Turn this light on correctly. So mine came with like this divot where he was packaged in the box like he was running, and so when I get him out, it was this, and so I was wanting to see if like I could heat him up and see if it'll reform. Wow, with little to no heat. Well, little heat. Boom. We're good. Chris Jordan got Hot Rod. Right on, man. I pre-ordered that 86 line Jazz, who is like $19.99 and everybody else is super expensive. I'm like, we've needed a really good Jazz for a long time and you fools are selling him at $19.99 and everybody else is more expensive. I'm like, nah, Jazz, needed Jazz. Picked up Deluxe Black Series Mando today. Is that the 2-pack, Billy Moon? Tokus and Razar finally came in. Hey, I've got a... so, newsflash. NECA is sending me a replacement Razar. Can't believe it. Freaking can't believe it, guys. I messaged them and I was like, hey, my Razar broke right out of the box. And I ended up actually fixing it. But I was like, hey, it's the principle of the matter. He broke. And I know how to handle my figures, if you guys know that. But, it'd be funny if that would have broke right when I said that. But, anyways, they send it off to me, and he's supposed to be getting here pretty soon. And then somebody had to send me another Razar whose hinges in his mouth were like, one was disconnected. You guys probably saw it. It was a pretty funny photo. I put my guy up, like, doing dentistry on him. And, the pegs, though, if you go back to that post and look at the pegs, they're like just off center. I don't know. I guess it was just stuck in there like that. And that fool looks funny without that lower jaw. Let me tell you. Billy Moon, that's an awesome pickup, dude. One of the, oh man, actually got to fix something for him. A guy actually paid me and I need to fix his Mayfex Spider-Man wrist. The issue that I have is that he didn't send any of the wrist, and so now I've got to make both, which is not something I've ever had to do. I usually just make one half and that's all. So I've got like, I'm going to see if he'd be okay with me using like something, even though this is too big, but I might be able to make this smaller and fit in there and it might just work, so... I'm sure he'll be cool with that because it'll work. Jacob Jacob says, "Wow, all these names made me realize I didn't know much about the figure fixing community." Hey, what's up, Rick M? Sorry, man, I missed your comment up there, dude. Sorry about that. Seeing what else is coming in. My Flash and the 2-pack had a disconnected hip joint that also needed some heating to pop back in. Yep, that happens. That happens. Picked up Studio Series Hot Rod yesterday. Really nice. Cool. Andrew Milton, what's up, dude? Oh, Andrew, you missed it, man. Look. I got a new thing. These are going to be going up for sale at some point. But these fit on 6-inch figures. Or whatever figure, I guess. But 6-inch scale. So we got little masks. Fun little masks. But yeah, I definitely want to... I don't know why it's so glossy. It's so weird. Can I hit it with gloss white? What do I do? I want to hit it with some matte. And then I bet it'll look pretty good. But... what? Where's my paint? It says dead white and black. But the black... I think it's the black. I think it's that game color black is the problem. I don't think it's as matte as it's supposed to be. It's like a combo between like glossy and matte, which I like, but I think it made mine glossy. I don't know. It's kind of cool. Maybe they'll all be different. Who knows? Could be fun, right? That could be fun. Like, no, make them all the same. But yeah, I need to I need to get back to this. So what sucks is, man, I actually disconnected this little piece. Man, they're still... like I said, they had super glued it. And so there's like... Man, there's also a bunch of excess plastic. I always say access plastic. It's excess. Gosh, getting that out. It was tough. Thank you, Andrew. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think we'll be selling those for like... 15 to 20 bucks maybe. I think that'd be nice. Shipped, of course. Yeah, the problem I had with this one here is it had a bunch of super glue caked on it. So I was able to actually get all of it off pretty much. The hardest was trying to get the super glue off of this right here. I'm not even going to try to hold this with pliers because if I do, it'll shoot out of here. If you can see this, see how tiny? Try to get off my white fingers. That's going to be impossible. See if I can. Yeah, there you go. That's a little bit better maybe. Nope. Yeah, anyways, there's super glue all over this, and I had to get it off. And it was like, you don't want to cut the little pegs off, so you're just kind of trying to do something like this. Kind of go downward so you don't go up and slice it off, because you're going to have those pegs for whenever you do it. But yeah, basically, I've been kind of dragging my feet on it a little bit. I need to find... It's hard because you can't just do a like a circle. You know, you have to do like a teardrop here. So that's the... Oh, Andrew, that's basically just it's like this. The cards, they're badge cards. Just if you go on Amazon and look up badge cards, you can find these right here. And don't get the ones that have like the chip in them or anything. You don't want that. Just a regular old badge card. You can buy these for cheap. And you'll love this, man. It's super fun. Now keep in mind though, they get kind of messy whenever you're sanding. So just remember that. Keep a workspace. Don't do this over carpet. And if you do, put something down. Put like a towel or something down, and then have a vacuum cleaner or something if you want to dust that stuff up. But I might need to do a tutorial on that one day. It's really cool, man. You can actually go on and draw on it. So you can draw out your a lot of times I would take something like if I wanted to make I made a sword. I made two hook swords for a custom Cabal from Mortal Kombat 3 at the time. And I needed those hook swords, and I couldn't find them for a price that I wanted. I didn't know anybody that had them that would get them casted. This was a long time ago. Um, paint. So what you want to do for the paint is grab yourself a can of Duplicolor from either you can go to AutoZone. You can get it at O'Reilly Auto Parts, and it's the black. I usually will just do black Duplicolor, and it's a flat black, and it's the vinyl and upholstery, vinyl and fabric. I believe it is. It's for upholstery, but it's vinyl and fabric. And once you get everything cut out and you're happy with the shape and everything, give it a nice spray down. Spray one side. You can wait you can wait like 5 minutes sometimes. That stuff dries crazy fast. Flip it over. What I like to do, honestly, is what I would do is take your sword, and if let's say you do a sword, and let's say this is the blade, right? You want to stick it in either a piece of. I usually do cardboard boxes. I'll make just a little hole in it, and you can just stick the handle a little, maybe a quarter of the way in. Spray all the way around it. Twist your box. Spray around the box, and then wait. And then you can put the tip in, flip it upside down, and spray the handle. That way you get a nice even coat all over it, and that stuff works amazing. That's what I did with these right here. All of these were sprayed with Duplicolor. These were gray before, and it's just a super smooth, even coat. If you don't have an airbrush or anything like that, but the stuff sticks really well. I bought some guns from the dollar store. They had these really cool guns at Dollar General that were 6-inch scale, but for these little 3 3/4 inch figures. And I was like, man, this sucks. No paint would stick to them. They just wipe right off. I hit them with Duplicolor. Bingo, got them. So Duplicolor, it's a little pricey, but what I tend to do is lay out a bunch of jobs at once. So for those masks you saw, I took these. And then I put out all 7 of them. No, I put 6. He sent me 7, so I put out 6 of them. And the 7th one was going to go off to be cast, so I kept that one clean. But then boom, I just dusted all these, and then went back out, dusted them again, get them from every angle, have good lighting on them so you can see if you've missed any kind of crevices or something like that. But yeah, that's what I would suggest. And then after that, whatever paint you want to use, really, Vallejo, Model Master. I personally like Citadel, Vallejo, and Model Color or Game Color. These Game Colors you can get at comic shops and stuff like that. But Vallejo, and I love these squeeze bottles. Nothing beats these squeeze bottles. That's why I'm straying away from Citadel. I don't like their bottles. They dry out because they've got this kind of top, like this, and they pop open. Unfortunately, this is my favorite freaking color for blonde hair is desert yellow, but I know Vallejo has got that, or Game Color has that. There's also Reaper paints that are pretty cheap. You can get those. Reaper's really good. What's up, Brian Pena? You said, hey Bill, hey Andrew, and if you're on Instagram, dude, don't ever. You can always message me, or if you're on Facebook, you can, if we're not friends on there, send me a friend request. And I'm not on Facebook, I hate Facebook, but I'm on the Messenger, and I can talk all day on a Messenger, but I just won't get on Facebook. So if we're not friends on any of those platforms, send me a friend request, and man, we'll chop it up, dude. I'm always down to talk. Jose Romero said, love the show, especially the tutorials, which brings me to this question. Bought 3 McFarlane Overtaker figures. All 3 figures' right arms come off. Any advice to fix these, or should I return them? Jose, are your arms coming off? Brian, I'm going to get to yours in a second. Wait, you said I'm trying to make Boba Fett how his armor all clean. Paint it. That's all I could think is if you want to paint it. You can't just take that paint off with because there's paint on top of paint. So you're going to need to paint it. Just paint it with whatever colors work for you. Sorry, I don't have a better answer for that one, but that's literally, you take a Boba Fett figure and paint it green, paint it those right colors. I actually went through and I've got a Boba Fett here, but yeah, you would need to go in and paint it, because some of these things are, some are like plastic, but some are painted plastic. Like on the green, you can see there's the base plastic is gray, and then they've got green paint and then silver paint to show where the nicks and what were. So you'd have to paint over that. So Brian, or no, excuse me, Jose. I don't even have to use this. Let's just pop this out again. Are your arms popping out like that? Like, you probably didn't see that. Popping out and you can see the peg? If so, I actually answered this earlier. It's kind of funny. I'm not saying that you knew that, but what you want to do, for the ones that were already here, you're going to hear it again. If that is how those are popping out, get yourself some super glue, put yourself a thin layer around this, let it dry, let it pop back in. Arms do connect to this. Okay, yeah. So yeah, just get yourself some super glue right here. You're saying the addition part. I'm confused on the addition part. I'm not really hang on, let's see. So you said you got the McFarlane Overtaker. Let me take a look at what the Overtaker figure is. I don't know all the figures, so McFarlane Overtaker. Oh, this is a oh, is this, what am I looking at? Oh, this is a Fortnite figure. Okay. Well, he's cool looking. Okay. He's cheap too. Dang, you can get him for like $16.52 on Amazon. Crazy cheap. Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, man, add super glue to the peg all the way around it. Let it dry, and then pop it in. If it didn't work, let it pop in again. Try it pop in again. You know what I mean? I'm not doing any work on this bath. He's just kind of been a perfect example tonight for anybody that has questions with McFarlane figure joints or arms. So no, Andrew, this is it's Overtaker is his name. He's from Fortnite. So yeah, I hopefully that answered your question. And like I said, that super glue trick is amazing, man. Just be careful, because if you put it in while it's wet, you need to make sure you keep twisting it. I would let it dry first, and then go from there. Just has a wonky leg peg. Oof. Man, I was trying my hardest to like get this flash to stand on the stand while running, and also using like all of the pieces that come with it. I really like the props and whatnot, but it kind of sucks because they leave these holes in them, and it makes me just want to fill these like. I'd rather have like a piece of metal in here and fill that and paint over it, and then like put a like, I don't know, or a screw or a magnet in here, and then have it like that. Like, I'd rather have those pieces like just click on. But yeah, I'm eventually gonna get to this Wolverine figure. I think this might actually just be one of those things I have to do off camera, because unfortunately I'm gonna probably have to get off of here soon, since it's a Thursday. But yeah, I'm gonna fix this and you guys will see it. Probably on my Instagram. This one's I'm not gonna do a video because this is a little. I would like to do a shaping plastic tutorial, which I think I could do with the Mafex Spider-Mans. I do those so often. It's just like show you how to round them out and whatnot. So I think that might. Oh yeah, Andrew. So yeah, so that's something that I'm thinking about doing. Is a new thing. Is I grabbed those two as they're gonna actually be the first that I try this out. I grabbed them and I thought it'd be cool to take these and mod them and then sell them for, you know, MSRP, but also like with I added on my cost for modding, and then include shipping. So people that want these done, maybe if you couldn't find them, and or you didn't feel like going out and getting them, or you don't want to ship them and then ship them back because you gotta pay to ship them to me, and then you gotta pay to ship them back. That's how that works, you know. And I figured if I do that, then I can make people happy while making a little bit of money off of them, not scalping, but actually giving them a modded figure without having to pay for shipping twice, which is pretty cool. I talked to my wife about it. She thought it was a pretty good idea too. She's like, "That's pretty cool. We could definitely make that happen." So if somebody was like, "Hey man, if I just," that's what people should do, and I can find a box for you, or I'll ship it in the same box. But it's like, hey, I've got this Batman figure on Amazon, and he's on sale for $16. If I ship him to you, can ship him, like put my address in on Amazon, ship him to me, and then I'll ship him back. You pay to ship him back. You don't have to pay to ship it to me, since Amazon Prime and all that stuff. But I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cool and help everybody out. Julian says, "Is anyone else's Target holding GI Joes till April?" I don't know. I know I never found Firefly, and I guess he's gonna be the one that I don't get. That sucks, man. I really wanted that one too. I've actually got a. This is kind of crazy. Where's my? I need to do I want to do a meme over this. Oh, where'd you go? There we go. Look at this. My old rookie Firefly. I always loved Firefly, man. He was so freaking cool. But can't find him, so that really sucks. What are you gonna do? I'm not even after the Vipers, man. I just want like named characters. Like Vipers can. I'm not into army building unless it's like something. I didn't even army build foot ninjas. You know what I mean? And I'm a turtle fanatic. But it sucks to miss out on Firefly, man. I don't like. It'd be one thing to make like army builders an exclusive to a store, because it's like then people are gonna buy them up on purpose. But to make a single figure store exclusive sucks so much, man. That sucks. Yeah. But to say, if anybody finds a Firefly and they want to sell it to me, thank you. I would gladly take it. Man, sucks. Yeah, and man, those figures are so, like, they're just big. I think people are like, "Oh, their figures are so tall." They're in scale with their scale. They're just not in scale with Marvel Legends, which are 6 inch. So it's like, what do you do? People are like, "Oh my God, Damien's so tall." It's like, he's not though. He's actually a great scale for 7 inch scale. He's fine. It's just people get mad that people hate that. People hate I guess the 7 inch scale. We're so used to 6 inch or 3 3/4 or 12 that now the 7 inch line comes along and they are pumping them out like crazy. I think it really sucks to be like to be a DC fan like myself, because it's like, what do we do? You know what I mean? Like what else do we buy besides the Mafex figures that are coming out? And that's all Batman. Then we got Superman, which is pretty cool, and we're seeing some like '90s stuff, which is awesome. But if Mafex is like $80 when I could get 4 figures for that price, yeah. Ben Jan, man, me too, dude. Especially that and the Turtles. God, why did the cartoon Turtles have to be a Target exclusive, man? I've been really fortunate, man. I've just been like, without my friends in the community, I wouldn't have nearly what I have. Like, it's just, oh, it's a nightmare, dude. It's so terrible. I don't think Damien's out yet. He might be. I don't know. I don't keep up with it. Whenever they pop up, they pop up. Like, I just found Flash at Target 2 days ago. It was like, or yesterday. I'm like, cool, I think I'll finally buy him, you know? That'd be cool. The Kimbo Slice looking roadblock. Yeah, he was a peg warmer. He's a pretty cool figure, really. I didn't want to get him. I was like, I'm not getting this thing, and I got him. I was like, kind of like this better than the other roadblock for some reason. Everybody's like, make him heavy duty. I'm like, well, he's not heavy duty. It's not. It's roadblock. I mean, you could maybe if you actually were to swap out the vest, he looks more like heavy duty. But then you got to put what is it, like the sleeveless shirt like he has, and then like the hat. I don't know. Anyways, no, I don't. I don't read Damien. I read Aquaman comics and I'll read Justice League, but I do not. I don't like Damien. I don't really like the Red Hood. I don't like edgy characters. I'm just kind of. His costume is really cool though. You are right. I'll give you that. I like Tim Drake. I love Tim Drake. Tim is my dude. Yeah, I just like him. He's the Donatello of the Bat family anyway, so it makes sense. Then of course you've got Jason Todd, who's your Raphael, and then Dick Grayson, basically Leonardo with a little more humor, but even Leo's funny. You don't really have a Mikey in the Bat family, because Damien's not Mikey. Damien is just another Raphael. Just little. Him and Jason are so alike, it's ridiculous. Ugh. Calvin J, man, I feel for you, dude. That sucks. Yeah, I got lucky, and a friend hooked me up with Baroness. Very, very happy with that. Somebody I do a lot of mods for, so that was really cool. And it was funny too, because I got her and I was like, oh, she's pretty cool, and like I love, because Deathstroke is like the best one they've done in my opinion. So I've got her next to Deathstroke, and she's great. She looks fantastic. But I was like, man, this bike is so clunky and dumb. Like I just didn't like the bike. And then I played Cyberpunk, and then put my V on the motorcycle. I'm like, okay, makes sense. Ah, Stephanie Brown. There you go. Yeah, she could be Mikey, or Carrie. Kinda, yeah. Carrie's she's so tiny too. I can't wait to get that figure of her and Bruce, man. I'm glad I waited. I thought I screwed up. I was like, I'm not gonna buy the Dark Knight Returns, even though it's like my favorite besides Hush, which I still can't believe Mafex decided. Let's do Hush. Let's do Billy's. The one thing that would make him buy Batman figures would be Hush, and I love the Dark Knight Returns as well. But my favorite Dark Knight Returns outfit is the blue, the gray, and the big chunky yellow belt. It's the only time I like the big belts. And sure enough, they do him in the 2-pack. I'm like, oh my god! All right, I'll get that. Man, those or Mezco Batmans are crazy. They seem to get like stockier and stockier, like Wolverine's in there, but crazy. Well, Chris Jordan, you're sitting on something amazing. That Baroness, man, she's crazy. She's probably way up there, further up actually than freaking Firefly. But dude, those people are getting those Vipers, man. They're getting them. I wish it's nice that we have our Discord group now, because we got a local group that's looking out for everybody right now. Ori popped up earlier and he was like, yeah, I'm actually going to do a target run for one of the Discord guys. I'm like, that is so cool, man. We got one poor kid in there. I feel so bad for this kid. He wants Beef Boss from Fortnite, and he cannot find this figure anywhere. And I was like, well, you can get him on Amazon. I looked up. He's gone in the wind. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize that figure was so sought after, but he's gone. Brian said he couldn't find Shredder and Krang. Really? You couldn't find the Shredder and Krang 2-pack? That was the one that I saw that was the one that I did see in stores. That's crazy to me. $80. Oof. I mean, that sucks, but you know. Hey, Ori's the dude, right? Ori's the dude. Man, yeah, he's cool, man. He's so freaking cool. Yeah. I even got to, talk. It's one thing when you talk to people online all the time and whatnot, and, you have these little interactions or these, we'll be talking in here, but all of a sudden, there I am face to face with him. I was like, all right, let's see how he is. And easy dude to talk to. It's crazy. Oh, did Robo say something about Beef Boss? Ah, gotcha. That's crazy, man. The influencer status on big toy reviewers is crazy. It's really crazy. That's why I was like, whenever I brought up the Plunderlings, I was like, you need to go buy them. And every reviewer, even Wade, I think they sent Wade some so he could review them. I actually backed the Kickstarter, just so you know. I had faith in them. They've actually been so freaking cool to me, man. The Plunderlings people, like, the guy saw my live stream and saw that my cheddar box was broken. The plastic had arrived broken. And I'll be danged if they didn't send me a freaking replacement box. Didn't have to do that. Super cool. Oh, and they had this really cool tape on it. So I actually cut this out because I'm such a freaking fan. So yeah, check this out. Isn't that cool? He said he wanted to put this on all the boxes whenever they, like the packages, but it came late and they wanted to get it out to us, so. This is super cool. I'm sure they can use it for the next run, man. They've been unleashing like the big ones and the tall Plunderlings. I was like, dude. Still, look at this. I've been like playing around with my little cheddar here. Putting on different outfits. I even got like some clothing on here and like these cool little straps. Got him a Casey Jones bag over here with like his bat in there, and even put like there's a sword. He's got like a gun. I think these all came off of like a pirate Deadpool I was messing around with, and I was like, oh, Cheddar's here. This guy's always nearby. And so I like he's got his little like one-piece jacket on. But I love this character and I love these Plunderlings so freaking much. It's just, God, they're great. It's so much fun too, because like I'll sit there and pick them up and just like put them somewhere, and I'm like, oh, I love you. Like right now, I looked up there and I've got Plunderlings. Like, look at this. Let's see if I can move it over. Let's see if I can do this without disconnecting my. Always on the lookout. You know? That sounded expensive. Oh, it was just pliers. Yeah, they're sold out. So the Plunderlings were real. What was cool is like I told a lot of people about them whenever I got them when I pre-ordered them, and I was like, dude, you guys need to jump on these. These are really cool. And I remember me and my friend Johnny were talking about them for a while, and then me and my buddy Bob, and I thought he was gonna get some too, but me and Bob were talking about them for the longest time, and I was like, these things are great, man. I was like, I just think they're gonna be great. And it was one of those things where also you're like, hey, go ahead and like grab them now. And they're up for months, and nobody got them. And then all of a sudden, well, a lot of people grabbed them, but not enough, man. We could have had more, which is even crazier. I was like, oh my gosh, please more. And so I added on just a little bit more, and then sure enough, they drop. BBTS hits them, and I'm like, go get them right now. Like, go get them right now. I promise you, these are gonna blow up. And they did it. They blew up. And then they put in a second wave. I was like, go get these. If you missed these, You're gonna miss them, and I guarantee you the next wave that comes out is gonna be like $50 a pop. Yeah, Goyle's great. I have Goyle, Cheddar, Captain Ash, and then I've got uh, what's his name? The Cursed is coming because I wanted that gold one. Let's see. Hang on, I can tell you guys which ones. I got Whoosh, but he's not gonna come until way later, just because he's ready to ship right now. But I don't want to send him out until my pile of loot has a couple more figures. They have a figure of the Little Prince, which is just amazing that exists. If you guys like that, then you should get one. I'm so freaking excited about that. It's from Boss Fight Studios as well, so you know you're in for good quality whenever you get something from them. Let's see, what do we got? Shipments. Yeah, okay, so I got the Berserker Gobbler, little green guy with the little Viking hat on. I really wanted him because he's naked. I was like, oh, I need a naked like freaking one. He doesn't have any pants or any like shorts or something like that. Just a little Berserker guy. I liked him. The Cursed Fury and the Cursed Idol. So I got green, red, gold, orange, dark blue, and like that smoky gray. And then I've got Whoosh, who, like I said, is in my pile of loot right now. And I got 87 days to ship that guy, so I'm waiting on that. I'm wondering whenever these are supposed to come in. I think they might... Oh, I think I'm going to get some Plunderlings tomorrow. I'm super excited. They're really close. It was definitely, like, not to be rude or anything, but it was a you snooze, you lose. That sucked because there was 3 chances, man, to get some. That sucks. But it is what it is at this point. Oh, Rear Era. Like, no, like, let's see what you said. The illustrated book, dude. Hang on, I'll show you. I'll show you the one I got. See here, I'll send a link to the one. There you go. There's your Rear Era. There's the link right there. That'll take you to the one I've got, or that I got pre-ordered. I'm so freaking excited. The film of that was so awesome. It's so freaking cool. I'm just really excited for that to come in. I don't know when they're gonna ship though. It says Q1, so I'm praying that it like ships within, or is available for the, in the next 87 days. Apparently, that's whenever my pile of loot has to go. I just now found out about just now used the pile of loot, and right, doesn't he look good? He looks so good. I'm so excited for that one, man. That's just gonna look great. Just I don't know. I'm probably gonna do a few setups with him and then put him on the shelf, and I think it'd be cool just to have like my animated pieces and whatnot. Like this is a really cool one here. So saw somebody got a Luigi. And if you're into like video games, man, this Arthur here is so cool. Like, I love this figure, man. All of his armor comes off as well, and he's got the underwear. And there's actually the gold armor version too, which I never got, which that'd be cool to get him. And they even made one of his villains, but this comes off. Clink. He's got different expressions. Oh, I love this figure. He has kind of a hard time standing though because I mean, if you get him in the right pose, you're good. But the sword is so heavy, kind of makes him topple a little bit. Brian Pena, SH Luigi at Big Bad Toy Store, $36. And I don't know why, but I collect toy box action figures from Disney because they're cool. That's why. I was looking for Goro from Mortal Kombat when I bought Mickey. Then I want all of them. Does they make... You said you were looking for Goro? I'm confused. That was a lot in one sentence. Sorry. I don't... And you said, can you answer my question? I don't see a question in there. Yeah, dude. This right here, this game can kiss my... hard. So hard. But, if you're on the Nintendo Switch and you pay for the online, which is like $20 a year, you get access to like the Nintendo and the SNES online. Like it's basically ROMs. It has a rewind and a save feature, and it's got Ghosts and Goblins in it, so you can freaking beat it now. You can beat the game without it beating you. And I was playing it the other day. I was like, God, this is still so hard. Rewind, jump, get hit. Rewind, jump, get hit. Rewind. I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. My blood pressure. Dude, yeah, rear. It's yeah. I never beat it when I was a kid either. That and the regular Ninja Turtles video game. I never beat that. Just the one where you're like the side scroller. I was like, this is freaking impossible. It's crazy. Goro from Storm Collectibles. Do you like Toy Box Disney? Yes, I do. I actually do like that. I don't own any of their figures because I haven't found the ones that I wanted. I really, really wanted Ant-Man. And I had a Kylo Ren in my hands, but I put him back because he just... I love Kylo. I collect almost everything Kylo, but I don't know. I like him without his helmet. I like the helmet a lot, but I wanted him without this helmet, so didn't get him. I'm a big Mega Man fan as well, so my Mega Man collection is stupid. I've got actually a whole... Here's another classic one. If we're... I have a whole shelf of just video game stuff, because I'm a huge gamer nerd. You gotta have your Gordon Freeman. Got hair on him. Gotta have Gordon. And then, of course, you gotta get Sackboy. Man, you remember these like just clogging the shelves at freaking Toys R Us? I kept this one. Actually, this one broke on me. I had to fix the neck. It's crazy. But, yeah, the warehouses, man, or the freaking underwaters. Oh. Doing the underwater stuff in Ninja Turtles was enough to make anybody want to cry. Like, why is it so hard? And then I got one of the blue ninjas from AI to make a shinobi. And then this is pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I could show this off real quick. These are kind of fun. Let's see. Let's do a couple of customs for the video game shelf. You gotta have Strider. Right? So built him with like AI ninja stuff. My buddy Anthony Martosio hooked me up with this flowy cape. I really like this. Game was so just fun. And then so NECA had actually made Army of Two figures. But the problem was that, I mean, they were super awesome. They looked great. The problem was that they their legs didn't move. So I actually took these and I made these a long time ago. But now they've got I took like pieces off of him, like he had torn jeans, so I attached those. I sanded everything out, and so here we got, Salem, and then I needed Rios. So this is the parts are all here, and these are actually Guile pants that I painted camo. So. And I kept these kind of unattached here so you could just, right here, so it could actually move. And then his guns here and everything works. Got the knife that comes out, and I don't know if I was able to make his waist move or not. Yeah, it moves a little bit. But yeah, so this is kind of cool because it's like full on NECA parts too. But this right here, these are Spike from Buffy, his pants, but they worked really well for um, Salem. So yeah, so I've actually got functional Army of Two figures. I love the first two games in this series a lot, like a lot, a lot. I love these things. These were those were fun. Me and my buddy, was my best friend at the time, man. Me and him just played these like crazy, and we loved them. Let me put these back over here. Got some Duke Nukem. Oh yeah, and I've got a. If you guys want to see some more custom video game figures, this one will take you back a bit. So let's see here. I'll show you guys these while we're showing off things real quick. I know this will take some of you guys back. So I also made a fully functional Alex Mercer from Prototype. Oh, I've got. Oh, yeah, Chris, do you not have Contra? Gotta have the twins, man. NECA made the twins. I got those. Yeah, absolutely, dude. You kidding me? Bruh, if you don't have those, you gotta get them. Their accessories are nuts. Those are. Where the heck did I put them? Actually, I think my wife had them the other day. I don't know. Can't seem to find. Oh, there they are. Yeah, dude. Yeah, NECA made the Contra twins. Chris, you don't have these? The boys. Oh, man. Yeah, look at these freaking accessories. This is crazy. I actually ended up buying another accessory pack online. But, dude, they've got, like, all the attachments for all of the upgrades. These things are dope. Yeah, these are freaking cool. But those actually aren't on the shelf yet. I need to put those on the shelf. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games at the time. And his hands are actually removable. I even sculpted like how he had the sleeves that came out. And I think this was from a Nightcrawler. These right here from Nightcrawler. This was the actual jacket that came with the Mercer figure. And then this is all sculpted under here on a Nightcrawler, I think, as well. Added the this, and also you can take off the hood if you want. Just sculpted in the back here of his head. I think there was a hole in it. Yeah, it like stuck in, so I just sculpted that in. But I think these are also Spike from Buffy pants. Yeah, this was a fun one. Had sculpted the untucked shirt and whatnot. But God, the game was amazing. And then so you guys seen, like, this is one of my favorite figures of all time. It's just easily one of my favorite. I love this figure. And at some point, these were insanely cheap. Like the deluxe versions, I found them for like, I swear I found one for 18. I found two for 20. And I had actually bought one at full price, which was ridiculous. So, like any Zelda fan would that could afford it at the time, boom. So I made customs, which is pretty cool because there's like no paint rub, and just had to pop off the tunics and paint those, and Boom. So I have another one actually, and I wanted to make a shadow Link, but I think it'd be cool to put him in the white, like classic. So paint everything white, which all I'd have to do is literally hit it with duplicolor, and it'd be set. So I'm thinking about that as well, because I even changed the yellow color on the red a little bit here to make it a little more yellow. So these are a big part of my collection, just because I love Link, and I love me some Mega Mans. So I got a ton of freaking Mega Man in here. I have a ton of Mega Man. Those figures, like, that is like one of my favorite figures of all time. Got a Beat from Jet Grind Radio Future. A couple of Kratoses, Samus. Pit, by the way, guys, if you missed out on Pit the first time, he's being re-released. So yeah. Get you Pit. Pit and Dark Pit are both being re-released. They're way more expensive than they were the first time, but you can still get them. I would strongly suggest getting them. Because once those are sold, I don't think they'll ever be re-released again. And those things are not cheap. They're going to be more expensive, and they're gorgeous. I really wish I could get another Pit. Playing that Immortals game, which I think I'm probably about to go do. I'm going to go eat and play some games. That Immortals game is so freaking cool, and that Pit figure would be a perfect base for the main character that you play as. So it would be nice, but I think they're like $80 or something. The first time around, those figures I think were like $50, maybe 45. And I remember I got Pit. I was like, well, yeah, I'm definitely getting Pit. So anytime there's a video game character that comes out, even if I don't like the video game, I want to get it. Yeah, I'm just a super fan of like anything that goes on those. Yeah, like I can't wait because what is it? Goth. Oh nope. You know that dial-up sound? That's going on in my brain right now. That bing ding ding ding. Megalopolis is the name of the place. They're doing Earthworm Jim, Battletoads, which hell yeah, and Clay Fighter. They've got the licenses to all those. Isn't that crazy? Brian, you got to start putting question marks so I know it's a question. Brian, you got... So Brian says, I was posing my Venom movie, then my packets came, my Yarn Yoshi amiibo, my Venom figure, hold it, then that looks good, Venom holding amiibo, nice. I have to read it like it's typed. There's no punctuation there, so you need to do that. And if it's a question, add a question mark. Helps me figure that part out. These are life lessons here. Not making fun. Just, learn. Yeah, I've got... I don't know if did you ever see this one? Doombot? The one that Mezco put out? Dog hair everywhere. They did this one, and then you can pop off the head. Takes a little muscle. Pop off the head. He's got this body over here. Like, it's a different head, obviously. So you can use the whip. Ow! I can hear him right now. Whoa, Nelly! I wish I still had his ride, man. I love that freaking rocket. Whoosh, whoosh. So yeah, this has got like minimal like arm movement, and then I think his wrist twist. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10 points of articulation. What? 10? It's Earthworm Jim. The dude's like jumping in the air and you know what I mean? But to their credit, gosh dang, this head's hard to get back on. Ugh. Oh, there we go. The sculpt is beautiful. And I mean, if you wanted to, you could definitely, turn this into something else. But let's hope that Megalopolis does it right. And we're going to get, some really cool stuff from them. And I hope those Battletoads figures are amazing. They have to be. They just have to be. That's it. Hey, don't forget to knock on the fridge before you open it, because there might be a salad dressing. Julian, no. 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 Oh, Jose Romero left. If you're still in here, Jose, goodbye. If you're not, goodbye. Okay. He gone. Bro, do you have the Storm Thunderbird 2-pack? They are on clearance now, and I don't know if I should pick one up. If they're on clearance, go for it. I did. I freaking got... Storm is built so weird, and me and Casting Cave were talking about this. She's just very, very malnourished, I would say, and her elbows are kind of ugly. But, the accessories you get with her, the head sculpts are nice. Maybe something will come along one day where there's a better build. She's just super skinny. Just a super skinny figure. I don't know. She's usually pretty full figured, and it's good to have in your collection, though, I guess. That's the story. Damn, 24? Yeah, wow. I wish I would have waited, because they are everywhere. Yeah, really small feet. All sorts of stuff. So, she's alright. I mean, I'm really let down. I think the Storm, the Punk Storm's the best one that we've had so far. So, which sucks because I really wanted the video game one to be, the best. That's what I wanted more than anything. That's the figure I wanted for my collection. And, yeah. It is what it is, I guess. She's built like a teenager. Exactly. Yes, thank you, Julian. Yeah, absolutely. She is literally built like a teenager. In every way. And it's weird because it's it's Storm. Storm's always been, like I said, I'm not saying she's got to be busting out of her shirt or anything, but it's give her some credit, man. Sheesh. The character's just kind of built funny. Very skinny. Rogue is built pretty good. Hey, take care, Bryant. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think I should probably head out myself. Man, what an exciting night. It was really cool. I'm so glad I got to share those the masks with you guys. That was really, really cool. And I'm gonna work on some paint with them. I'm not feeling this gloss, but I think if I hit it with a matte spray, it might look really, really cool. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Oh, I know I'm behind you guys, or you guys are a little behind what I'm seeing. So I see another question come up, and I'm I don't want to cut anybody off. Wish I could. There it is. Yeah, rear era. That's what that's basically it. Yeah, right. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Billy Moon, have a great night, brother. I'll talk to you soon about getting you some of these, man. Like I said, you're very welcome, Chris. Thank you for being here, man. I always enjoy y'all's conversation. I just really appreciate you guys, and as long as you guys keep showing up, I'll keep doing it. You know what I mean? Always. You guys are what keep me going, man. This is the only reason to do it. You know what I mean? That's all about the conversation and the camaraderie here. So, Clayton, good night. Yes, sir, Samurai Chris. Crew Maru. That's what I'm talking about. I need to get some Crew Maru shirts for you guys, huh? We need to figure that out. We need to start like a Crew Maru merch. Merch Maru. It's time to start it. All right, guys. Y'all take care.